Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, and welcome to Command Power, the show in which we discuss all things Magic the Gathering with a focus on Commander. And today we have a brand new episode in our card spotlight series in which I look at a card that I feel is underplayed or underappreciated in Commander and discuss its merits. But before we do that, just a quick reminder to please click subscribe if you enjoy these videos. It's the only way the YouTube algorithm really notices me, and we're currently growing the channel and it helps me a lot. Much appreciated. And today we're going to be talking about Rose Room Treasurer, a card that is only in 1% of all red decks, and I'm really confused as to why. So anyway, Rose Room Treasurer is a 3 colorless, 1 red creature ogre warrior, which is a 4/3 and has Alliance. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, create a treasure token if this is the first or second time this ability has resolved this turn. Otherwise, you may pay X. When you do, Rose Room Treasurer deals X damage to any target. Let's quickly analyze what these abilities actually mean. The first ability is basically giving a discount of 1 mana to the first 2 creatures you play each turn. But if you have a way to create token creatures, or a way that creates creatures without costing mana, such as Goblin Assault or something like that, then you're basically getting 1 to 2 free ramps every turn. That's fantastic, of course. But then the ability that you get to do, if this is the 3rd time the card is activated, is actually surprisingly underrated and surprisingly strong as well. So if you're in a token deck or a deck that is making lots of creatures, then you can dump your extra mana into this, maybe from those treasures that you've been making, and have a massive swing where you just either kill an opponent by dealing 20 damage to their face, or by removing a problem creature turn after turn. It's just really, really good. But what makes this card particularly interesting and particularly strong is that it's in red. In green, this would probably be good, but maybe not quite as good. In red, it's just very unusual for red to have such good and efficient and repeatable ramp. Usually, red kind of ramp effects are more like one-off things, such as the treasures that come with Unexpected Windfall or Big Heist, but rarely do you get a treasure generator in red that does it turn after turn after turn while asking so little of you. The only other card that really comes close to generating these amount of treasures with such ease is something like Professional Facebreaker, which is also an excellent Magic card. On top of that, the stat line isn't too awful. For 4 mana, you're getting a 4/3, so it's not like it's going to immediately get removed by having 1 toughness or 2 toughness or something like that. This can actually block a lot of small creatures. It can occasionally even get in for damage, but you're mostly just going to have it there so you keep getting that repeatable ramp and that nice little damage that can go in any direction. So what kind of decks would be particularly interested in Rose Room Treasurer? Obviously, I think in token decks he'll be really good. So for example, in a Krenko Goblins deck, doesn't matter which variety, he's going to be really good. He's also going to be super good in any deck that is looking to abuse Enter the Battlefield, such as Purphoros, God of the Forge, or Norin the Wary, one of my favorite Commander decks. But he also slots really well into multicolor decks, so he'll be really good in any kind of Cabaret tokens deck, or really just in any tokens deck that's running red, period. In any case, I'm really surprised that this is only in 1% of all red decks, since it's offering you such a great way to ramp for doing what you want to do anyway, which is playing creatures. So there you have it. That has been our card spotlight for today. What are your thoughts on this card? Let me know in the comment section below. I read all comments and respond to all of them too. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click like or subscribe. It really helps the channel. And until next time, take care. Woo!